Hello everyone, this is Shifujing, and welcome back to Hello Charlotte episode 2. Last time we left off, our world started to collapse. The dream world and the real world are now beginning to merge, or something like that. Not exactly sure what's going on. Let's see what is actually going on. Maybe we'll get some answers. Oh yeah, Frey joined us. A triple-faced mirror. What's a triple-faced mirror? Use? Not yet. I guess we don't have a choice. Okay. A double-faced mirror. What to do? Um, if we use the... Yeah, we just go back. What do you mean a triple-faced mirror? There's a red switch behind the mirror. Use it? Yes. Red switch activated. And now we use it? Oh god. Oh no. Mirror portals. There's a white switch behind the mirror. Use it. Yes. That didn't do anything. Wait, what? Huh? Why? Okay. Portal logic. Am I right? Should I keep note of these? Which picture should complete the row? Oh god. Isn't that Catel's intelligence test? Seems fairly easy. I've passed one before. And I'll leave it to you. I can do this. First, it's a empty circle. Then it's two small dots that are both circles. Then it's three filled in lines. I believe the last one. Uh, I'm gonna go with 2. Wait, how do I pick? Okay, that didn't do it. How do I pick 2? I don't. One horizontal, 3 turned, 4. Uh, okay, how do I pick though? But how do I pick? I mean, pressing the numbers didn't actually do anything. It doesn't seem like I can scroll through. I don't understand how it wants me to pick. I can't click it with the mouse either. Whether I'm right or wrong, I don't know how to pick. Oh no. Okay. It's kind of pointless if I... Oh, you know what? I don't need to pick. This is a code. It wants me to pick the right answers, and then that's the code. So if I think it's 2, that's the first number. If I think this one's 1, it's probably 2, 1. Okay. I don't know if I'm correct or not. We'll find out, I guess. 2, 1. It turned... let's see. About 135 degrees. And then it turned... And then it mirrored, actually. Hmm. Hmm. The black and white mirrored, and it also is now pointing up. Um... 2, 1, 1? Maybe? I'm gonna go 2, 1, 1. Bad then, we're sorry. Your 2 IQ is low for the next test. No! Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Let's see if I can solve this. Hang on, I can do this. You guys believe in me, right? You guys believe I can solve this, right? Let's save here so we don't have to go all the way back again. Okay. Oh. Hmm. I think this one should be... let me see. I'm gonna draw these out myself. Hmm. I think this is still 2. I'm not changing my answer on this one. I think it's still 2. This one... Hmm. This one, I think... Hmm. 1... It's like turning... It's like rotating counterclockwise and also adding certain number of lines. 1, 3, 4. 1 and 3. I mean, all the options all have 5 lines. Hmm. Maybe this one's still 1. Maybe this one's the one I got wrong. This one was the one I'm least confident about. If you can call me confident on either of the other previous two. Uh, circle with top half filled that way. Circle with bottom right facing pointing that way. The next one in the sequence should be uh oh god. Am I too dumb for this? Hmm. Think. Oh bother. Hmm. Hmm. Is this a rotation? Like, how is it transforming? What is this? 0 degrees? This would be... If it was a... How do you do it in math? This would be, 225 degrees. This one would technically be 90 degrees. And then it's like... It's like every time it makes... a 100 or 225 degree rotation, it would flip over the coloring. Because 225 twice would be 450 degrees, which would be the same as 360 plus 90. So that means it would go 225 again, which would put it at 675 degrees. That would be here's 450. 360, 450, 540, 630. Adding another 45 would be this way. It would be 4. Wait, no. No, the answer would still be 1, which is wrong. I mean, this one could be right. It could be the other one that was wrong. Maybe this one I did do it right. I didn't mathematically count it out like that the first time, but it makes sense. What were these? Is it perhaps 4? 2, 4, 1? Oh boy. I really don't want to brute force this. 2, 4, 1? We're sorry, your IQ is too low for the next test. Oh no. Isn't that Catel's intelligence test? Seems fairly easy. Oh god. I'm too dumb for this game. Is the first one wrong? To be fair, I'm not sure why I picked 2 for the first one. I just literally counted 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it would be 5 or 2 as the next answer. What is this accomplishing? What is this pattern accomplishing? Technically, I mean, in terms of like directionality, the first one I did guess was in my head was 3 because it's like in the same direction, but it was hard to justify that. This one should be maybe it's 311. Three, one, one. Oh, good lord. I'm gonna keep this in the video. I want you guys to see how stupid I am. If you're someone who understands this kind of puzzle and like these kind of sequences, can you please explain to me in the comments what is happening? Unless like unless I understand something by the end of this. But I'm assuming I'm gonna brute force this by the end of this. Because if it takes too long, I am gonna fast forward it or skip it. And just show putting in the correct answer. uh, hmm. Is this one the wrong one? I'm not sure. Hmm. I feel like there should be more. I feel like there should be 4 in a sequence, and then I need to figure out the 5th one. Um, is this one the one I got wrong? This one I said it was either 1 or 4. 1 I feel like is the more correct one, sort of. I thought it was going to be 7 lines, and then it's going to be 1, but it only has 5 lines. So it's like adding the previous amount of lines. Um, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stick with 2 on this one actually. Because it's more logical. Like, I don't think these are logic intelligence, right? It's more about like a certain type of reasoning for it. So it's just adding a shape, and the only one of these is a 4. I mean, there's only one option for a 4, so it has to be 2. So I'm gonna stick with 2. This one. And if I get another 2 wrong, then I'm gonna switch it to 3 because of the orientation, like the shape geometry. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Um, this one, going by my gut feeling again, probably 1. It's just like a rotation kind of thing. So then, if I go by those 2, whatever I said on this one is the wrong one. Something about this is wrong. Am I rotating this the wrong amount of times? Did this even move? Yeah, the dark part shifted on the 3rd one. And my thought process is it's because it hit 360. So the next time it should shift is 720 degrees. Unless it's actually shifting every 180 degrees? So where would that put it? Um, no. If that was true, the second one wouldn't be in the sequence. However, it would be true if it was 90 degrees. Every 90 degrees, the dark part shifts or crosses over, or whatever you want to call it. Flips. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. Because then it would be on the left, then on the right. And then on the left. Wait, no, it doesn't make sense. Shit. Unless that's a pass. If it passes an extra 90 degrees, that would explain why it doesn't shift over. So then, let's see. I've reasoned out the first 3, and since it's not 1, the only other one that this makes sense on is 4. But the only reason I'm not picking 4 is because of the shadow, the dark part of the circle. Let's just try 4. I'm not hang on, let me see if my logic makes sense there. Here it would cross over, so it would actually be on this side. Here, cross over again. So it'd be on that side. Here, cross over again, so it'd be on this side. And then, okay, yeah. If the dark part of the circle flips to the other side every 90 degrees, and then it doesn't flip at a 90 degree, like 0, 98, 180, 270, 360, like that. If it's there and it doesn't flip over, then it makes sense. Like once it passes the every 90 count, it the dark side of the circle flips. Which is why in this picture it's still on this side. Technically, if it hit 90 and flipped, it would be on the other side. So then, since 1 is not the answer, it has to be 4, I think, because I still think the movement of the arrow makes sense. If I did all this and I'm wrong, I don't know what kind of intelligence test this is anymore. Holy shit. YouTube, I'm a genius. Chat, admit it, I'm a genius. My reasoning and logic is unflawed. I'm pretty sure I said 211 the first attempt because that's what I was feeling. I just didn't count in the angle degrees. What's going on here? Do I need to write these down? Let's see here. 15693. That was 1, I guess? 2 is 74445, I suppose, and it's on the bottom. 3 is like on the top. And it is 35558. 4 is on the bottom. Four is 22269. 5 is on the top. And 6 is on the top. 5 is 69995. Something about these numbers. 77555. Ah, that's strange. I'm seeing a pattern in these numbers. The mirror is smeared with ink. There's no way back. Ah, yes, of course. This is kind of the same thing. Yeah, all the numbers are in the same place. 15693. 7. Oh, this one's different. 15693. Or this one, which is the same as the other side. This one is 75689. This is 51238. 17335. 49. I'm running out of ink in my pen. 729. And lastly, 91677. Imagine if like escape rooms or like this game, like put in the wrong code and you're dead. You're too stupid to solve the next problem. Sorry. Now what is this gonna ask? Mirror to reflection room. Input number. Oh god. Nothing happens. Mirror to reflection room. Oh my god, there's so many. One is the same. This was different. Mirror to reflection room. Why is one always the same? Hmm. Suspicious. I'm gonna reorganize these to hopefully better represent what's happening. Okay. These are all the first mirrors. 2, 3. The location of the numbers are the same. So don't have to worry about that. The first two were 1, 5, 6, 9, 3. It's the same on each one. 2 was 7. Let's actually put the numbers in the location I found them as well. 7, 4, 4, 4, 5 on that side. 7, 5, 6, 8, 9 on this side. Let's do this one here. On here it's 3, 7, 4, 5, 5. Let me write down the other threes. 3, or wait, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. 3, 5, 5, 5, 8. And then this side is 5, 1, 6, 5, 9. Picture number 4. 1, 7, 3, 3, 5 on there. 2, 2, 2, 6, 9 there. And finally 9, 1, 9, 3, 1, 5, 6. And 5 is 4, 9, 7, 2, 9 on that side. 6, 9, 9, 9, 5. And 6, 3, 5, 7, 9. Lastly, with 6. 9, 1, 6, 7, 7, 7, 5, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5. Here it is 9, 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. I think there's something about these that's important. Yeah. The first one didn't change. The first one is consistent. This is 3, 4, 5, 7, 5. Okay. 5, 3, 7, 8, 9. Did I write this right? Yes. 9, 2, 6. 9, 6. 6, 4, 2, 9, 9. And lastly, 9, 5, 7, 2, 1. Okay. Let's see if we can solve something with these, shall we? I do love RPG Maker puzzle games. They're very interesting. It needs 6 numbers, so I imagine it's something to do with each of these, right? Mirror to reflection room. Mirror to reflection room. Um. Uh. Is it something about... Hmm. There is something here. I just can't seem to see it. Oh. Maybe that is one. This one is maybe 7? 5, 9, 6, 9. Oh, that wasn't it. If you're wondering what I did to solve to even guess that number, I don't know what I guessed. Why I guessed that number. Hmm. Hmm. Mirror to the reflection room. I was... Am I supposed to like put all these numbers to a mirror? Thing is, even if I did that, there's no... Looking at, there's no obvious thing. Like, there's no obvious, like, flipping of the numbers that were given to me. Is it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I mean, all the rooms had that. Oh, okay. I... That's like when someone sets their password to password. They're... the first one was like, yeah, you need to actually recognize patterns and puzzles or whatever. This one is just like, I'm gonna make all these numbers different in these 4 different rooms. Did you notice that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next to the pictures are all the same? Who would have thunk it? I wonder why I did that. Just set the password to password. Alright then. What's this? Memory 1. Feminine. Go to the mirror. Yeah. Dear girl, I saw your eyes sparkle when you saw this dress in the making. Want to try it on? I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? What I see before me is a fair young lady. Why wouldn't the dress suit you? Look, it looks like it was made to be worn by you. So wear it proudly. Okay, I'll try to. Is this young Charlotte? Also, you should let your hair grow. Wouldn't it look weird? Believe me, it wouldn't. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Charlotte is a cutie. Individuality. Oh, you're flattering me. What did you say? No, no, it's my pleasure. Uh-huh. What? You want to hear about Pythias again? Such a curious drone you are. Oh no, these drones. They were drones. Well, well, the Pythias, the ancient race, the females of our kind go by the name Freya, males go by Frey. We were always just meat dolls, mere containers for, were we always just meat dolls, mere containers for the Oracle? No, we weren't. Never were. When the Oracle appeared, the world divided into two factions. The globalists, who wanted their minds to become one with everyone. The individualists, who were against that. We, the individualists, started to god hunt to get rid of the Oracle, and globalists alike. Why, you would ask? To prevent the death of ego. The death of individuality would have meant death of all creativity and culture, and we wanted to prevent that by all means. But globalists were stronger. They outnumbered us and gave their egos for the Oracle to take on a silver platter. They've accepted the Oracle. That's when individualists started to commit mass suicides, refusing to give in. Our downfall began quickly, so we ran like cowards, isolated ourselves in the world just to stay ourselves to the very end. No wonder many went crazy. We became paranoid of every sound and space we inhabited. So we built traps, mazes, puzzles, everything to hold back the intruders. I can't beg you not to hold grudges against any of us. We're a sick nation, and I feel like the end is soon, my loyal friend. Or perhaps it's already come, and all that was left were recordings of our former glory. Simulations of existence. Who knows? Perhaps that little Miss Intruder will bring about our end. There's always something small that causes big things to happen. Remember, little drone, we're living beings. The Oracle is no god. It's nothing more than a parasite of our minds. While it seemingly granted our wish to connect, it was what destroyed us. The irony is that it probably isn't even aware of what it's doing. So that's the boy you've modeled my appearance after. Curious. Are they true? The things he said? Who knows? I barely possess any memories of my life before I woke up in your mind. That is why you can trust me, Miss Wiltshire. I am not your enemy. I want to believe you, Frey, but it seems like I don't know you at all. No, there was another game I played previously. To those who know about my previous videos, the game Flesh, Blood, and Concrete also discussed something similar about giving up your consciousness and assimilating to a single being. It didn't actually bring up any arguments at the counterpoint about why you should keep your individuality, your ego. It was just that it was to overcome loneliness in that game. In that game, the main character was very lonely, and to the point she like went to this. I don't want to like. I'm like struggling between not wanting to spoil it in case people want to watch that one, but also wanting to explain because obviously I didn't know this game existed. When I played that game and vice versa. But yeah, um, the main theme of that one was like overcoming loneliness by being connected to everyone. And I just find it interesting that this one argues the opposite, that like individuality and ego and creativity is what is valuable. I guess technically, even in Flesh, Blood, and Concrete, it did argue that it is good to have individuality. It was just a matter of like more like guilted into accepting because it's like it kept pushing you in that game. Like, is it fair that I'm lonely? You don't care about me? You know, it was like kind of like that. So it was interesting how the perspective can always be changed like that. Memory 3, decomposition. Go into the mirror. Yes. Ah, I remember this scene. We're back? Thanks, science. Charlotte. Hey. Wake up. Don't play dumb. Is this what Charlotte looked like when she came back? Oh no, the pain she went through. She's decomposing? No. No, this can't be happening. Wasn't the Oracle supposed to be dead? You know, Miss Wilshire. Yes? I had a thought there. Which also may have been your thought, but that's besides the point. Maybe Mr. Honecker started distancing himself from you because he became afraid of you. Felix is not a coward. Is that so? Then perhaps afraid is a strong word. He's just not sure it's you anymore. You turned into a lump of meat right before his eyes. Wouldn't anyone have suspicions? Perhaps you're right. We can't go back to those days anymore. It's all because you took pity on me. And now you're doomed to face the consequences. That's all there is. Hmm. Okay. Particle manipulating mirror. 2 effects available, it says. Use or misuse. Warping effect on. Shoot. Well, I wanted to save in case it, like, disintegrated me. Gifting mirror. Misuse? Stealing mirror on. Lost anxiety pills. This is bad, Seth. Without them, it'll get hard to socialize. Nah, just run. You'll be fine. Got candy from gifting mirror. Okay, but how do I go back? The mirror doesn't seem to be functioning. The mirror doesn't seem to be functioning. Wait, how do I go back? I think I just soft locked myself. Because I saved here before I used this mirror. What am I supposed to do? Eat the candy. Okay. Okay. Thank God. Questioning mirror. What if I misuse it? Transferring mirror on. I wish I understood what was happening. The question mark mirror. Use it? Killing mirror on. I was ready for it. I knew one of these would do this to me. I knew it. At least we have to keep our anxiety pills now. I don't know if I want to eat a candy that tastes like chicken soup, by the way. Shoot. Which period was earlier? The Neolithic, Paleolithic, or Mesolithic? I actually have some minor interest in this. I'm pretty sure the Paleolithic came before the Mesolithic? The Neolithic is one of the newest ones. Oh. I wake up to someone opening a door. Hey, it's God. Oh. So you were here. As I thought, it was weird you never appeared after your class. Where did you get the keys? Surprisingly, all the doors opened for me. Haha, as expected from God. Is something wrong? No? Why? You're crying. My poor Charlotte. I must have startled you. Eh? Ah, why is it, I wonder? Maybe I'm just a little tired. Here. The boy stretched out his hand with a paper tissue in it. Red flowers? What the? The wounds are healing. You know, normally when flowers bloom from your body, I don't imagine healing. I think I've watched too many media where flowers blooming from your body is a death. Thank you, C, for coming to help. You're welcome. You should go ahead of me. There's something I need to take. Oh, alright. Take care. Where do we have gym class, by the way? Phys Ed. Where's Phys Ed? Not here, clearly. This is the lunchroom, I'm pretty sure. No, this is the roof. I wonder, speaking of roof, I wonder if I could have stopped her from jumping off. Hmm. The tap has greenish water coming out of it. Ew. We will use the running sparingly. Infirmary. Anything here? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, there's nothing here. Hmm. Nope, wrong floor. I guess I'm just warping home. Yeah, let's just go home. Aiden? Felix? Oops, missed a membrane over here. Hello, little Charlotte. Would you mind helping me for a bit? Sure, Dr. Huxley. What is it? I need you to carry this to the morgue room. My dear crew members will aid you. I'm glad that we get to see the faces of these employees now. They're all pretty handsome. Two crew members turn up, Baldwin and Goodwin, as told by the name tags, or badges. They greet me in unison. Chase! Alright. Inform me if the corpse is moving on your way. Yes, sir. Which corpse? Do we already have the corpse? I guess we already have the corpse. I don't even know where the, Oh, here. All done. Hey. Bye-bye, Charlotte Wilshire. That was uncomfortably polite. Bye-bye, you two. Hello, Aiden. Been busy? Good day. There's a dress I've made in collaboration with Henry. We call it dark matter dress, although the amount of actual dark matter in it is non-existent. Want to try it on? Sure. It takes any form you want it to take. Pretty handy, right? For now, it changes only the shape, but we're looking for a way to make it change its structure as well. A pair of extra hands or particle bombs spawned from clothing wouldn't be so bad, right? I guess so. It's cool. You can have it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll cherish it. Can we wear it? Takes any shape, use with care. Let's save. Wear the dress? Oh look, we have a new dress. Can't really see it, but hopefully it'll show up in cutscenes and dialogues or whatever. See you later, Aiden. Come again, dear girl. Felix? It's rare to see workers in the library. Hi! Hello, Florence. You look pretty today. Thanks. Thanks for helping me the other day. I brought something in return. It's my Bennett blackmail logs. Interesting. I extracted some memories from his brain while he was sleeping. Man, he really should cut down on soap. It makes him so hyperactive he sleeps like a log afterwards. I've already made the spare copies of this, so perhaps one of these cubes will be useful to you. Thank you, but won't you have trouble sleeping when Bennett finds out? He can come find me anytime. Florence is pretty. I believe there's like 2 more we haven't met. Hey, it's Bennett. Ow, ow, ow. Can't you be more gentle? Stop complaining when this wound is your fault to begin with. Save me from this monster, human maggot. This monster's the one saving you right now, Bennett. Can you imagine this specimen on my table got bitten by a mutant spider and now he's doomed to have his leg covered in necrosis bites. Aren't you going to treat it? If you're going to blabber, I'm going to amputate it. But it's just a bite! Not to interrupt, but does that mean there are spiders in the house? Ah, that! One of our workers accidentally broke the glass of a mutant terrarium, so we're still dealing with the consequences. But worry not. It should be clean by now. I think. Please don't move so much. But it's itchy. I'll stab you with a fork if you do. Yes, sir. Well, let's go to sleep. When I close my eyes, I feel someone's presence beside my bed. It's a man in a pitch black three-piece, smiling ever so eerily. Father? No, it can't be. Father wouldn't visit me on his own accord. Right, Umbrella Man? Hmm. Unfortunately, it's just as you've said. I can't say this for some reason. As for this appearance, it's still my favorite to this day. I am more likely to have more influence over you if I look like this, after all. But let's pretend I didn't say that, shall we? Got it. What brings you here? I've seen you collapse at school. Figured I would pay a small visit. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, I learned new things today. That the Pythias I met in their world were the ones who rejected the Oracle. I see. Well, it is true that initially Pythias didn't have a shared consciousness. Their land, Delphi, was rather prosperous back in the day. I'd say their society was one of the very few that successfully adapted the ideas of communism. When the Oracle appeared, many thought it would make the world a complete utopia. You see, even a young Oracle is powerful enough to grant wishes. As long as it finds being to form a symbiosis with, of course. Pythias are symbiotes, got it. I mean, not Pythias, oracles. Most of the Pythias wish to be connected, to be understood by each other. However, most does not mean all. The war between globalists and individualists was only the beginning. However, not even the globalists fully believed that their wish would be granted, so it became twisted. The tragedy is that their minds didn't become intertwined at once. No, the process was incredibly slow, crippling, excruciating. Imagine thoughts and feelings of other people around you creeping into your head. Ooh, that sounds awful. Buzzing in it until you can't tell which thoughts initially belong to you. Imagine your own mind exposed to others. Even your every embarrassing thought, every fleeting feeling. Doesn't it feel humiliating? Constant headache, loss of privacy without loss of ego. The god we worshipped was the devil in disguise. That's when the second god hunt began, of which you had the luck to catch a glimpse of. But the process of becoming one indistinguishable mass with the Oracle went on and on, until it consumed most of the population. However, they were still able to reduce their numbers to an astounding degree. They almost succeeded in destroying the Oracle, although it didn't mean them any harm. It's just how the Oracle is, you see. It's the failed expectations that made people violent. First, they welcomed it in their hearts, expecting to use it to make their world a utopia. But as soon as it disappointed them, they got rid of it. How very human. Personally, I find it extremely selfish. I see. It's sad that it ended like this. It always does end that way. Especially among races that have a concept of free will, just like you do. Those of your kind are in a constant need of something to worship, be it science, money, or powerful beings. Honestly, it's better to worship something that doesn't exist, because fantasies never disappoint. Sorry. I hope I didn't use words that are too difficult to understand, although you're already almost a grown-up. Well then, sleep well. Bye-bye, Umbrella Man. Good night, Seth. Good night, Charlotte. We're playing the piano in four hands. What does that mean? Oh, no piano time? Wonderful. You're getting better. Say, Frey. Hmm? I was thinking of the story you told me the other day. Why did the paper princess let herself become soaked in ink? Isn't it toxic? Why, yes. Ink is poisonous. Then why? Because of love, of course. That's the only reason? It's the sole reason, in fact. It seems there's a fundamental lacking in your understanding of love, Miss Wiltshire. You see, the final and sole goal of love is the loss of individuality. Is it? I disagree. But go on. The ultimate death of ego. To love is to sacrifice your ego in order for two to become one. To an extreme, I suppose. But I don't think that's the only meaning of love. To mold your thoughts, beliefs, hobbies, and character traits into one. That is why Paper Princess became the same as Ink Princess. They became one of a kind. Unless you're willing to give up your ego for somebody else's sake, you can't claim that you've known love. You know, I find the concept of loss of individuality rather fascinating, for it requires the greatest sacrifice of all for an individual. That is true. Oh my. Looks like it's about time you woke up. She's not coughing. Morning, Seth. Let's get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. The life of a student. I'm so happy to end this episode of Charlotte waking up and not coughing. With that, we shall continue this next time. I hope you are all happy and well. See you in the next one. Bye bye.